Knock, knock. Coming in. Hi, I'm Irene. I'm going to be your nurse today, and I'm going to be doing a head to toe assessment. Is that all right with you? Thank you so much. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to provide for privacy, put the curtains closed, wash my hands, and things. Okay, and then we're going to start. And the first thing I want to do is check your armband. Could you tell me who you are? Okay, and could you tell me your full name and your date of birth? Okay, and could you tell me where you're at today? Okay, in the hospital. And could you tell me why I am here today with you? Okay, to do a head to toe assessment. And who is the president of the United States today? Okay, President Joe Biden. So what I've just done is check your to see whether you're alert and oriented. Okay, and I thank you for giving me all those answers. Okay, the next thing I want to do is check your vital signs. I'm looking at your color, and everything seems to be bright and pinkish, and everything looks to be okay. So while I'm doing your vital signs, I want to make sure that you're not have a labor breathing or breathing with your accessory muscles. So I want to make sure that's done. So I need you just to relax, and then you can ask me any questions afterwards. So what I'm going to first do is put the blood pressure cup on this arm, put the pulse ox on this arm, and then I'm going to check your temperature and everything. Okay, temperature's good. Blood pressure's on. Pulse ox is good. It's 96%. Blood pressure's good. Okay, we'll take the blood pressure cup off, take the and the pulse ox off, and I've done your temperature, and I've checked for pulses at the radio, and I've checked for pulses at your brachio, and everything feels good. Now, I want to check your eyesight and check your pupil with a flashlight. And what I'm going to do is shine it in there and check the other pupil while I'm shining it in there, just to make sure your pupils are okay and everything is all right. I'm checking for perla to see whether your eyes are acting like they're supposed to be, accommodating, reactive to light, and accommodating. All right, everything's good. Okay, so I also want to check your skin turgor on both fingers. Everything's good. Check your capillary refills. Make sure I get that pushed back real quick there. They're good. Also want to check your movement of your fingers, hands, and joints, and everything is good. And I've checked for lesions, swelling, edema. You have no PICC line, you have no central line, you have no IV line, and you have no fistula or anything in your arm. So I've checked that, and like I said, no lesions or anything like that. The next thing I want to do you have any pain or anything? No pain. So if you had pain, I would ask you what your pain level was from 0 to 10, and with 10 being the highest. Okay, since you have no pain, we're going to go to the next step. The next step is I'm going to check your chest. I'm going to check your carotid arteries on both sides with my fingers. Okay, bounding, about 2, bounding there, 2. And then I'm going to check those same carotid arteries with my stethoscope. I'm looking for a swishing sound. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Swishing. All right. Good, 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 good. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I want to check your chest. Okay, but I'm gonna check it with my stethoscope, and I'm not gonna check it on top of your clothes. I want to make sure I check it under your clothes. Okay. So we're gonna start, and then I'm gonna check it with two sides. I'm gonna check it for a regular sound, and then I'm gonna check it with my the bell part of my stethoscope to make sure I hear a swishing sound. Okay. And we're going to check 5 places. We're going to start at the aortic and move over to the pulmonic. No, and then we're going to go down into the herbs, which has no valves, the only one that doesn't have a valve. And then we're going to go down there to the tricuspis, and then we're going to go to the mitral valve. And then the next one, I'm going to check it again with the bell sign because I'm looking for a swishing sound. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything is all right. Everything sounds good. I don't see any problems there or anything like that. Okay. I don't see any lesions, edema, or swelling on the chest, anything like that. I see no wounds or anything like that. Okay. So we've done with your chest. Now I want to go to your lungs. I want to check for pleural friction rub. I want to check for crackles, and I want to check for stridor. Okay, so I'm going to check it both again with the regular size of the with the bell side and the other side of the stethoscope, and we're going to start at the apex. Okay, the apex is at the top. Okay, I need you to breathe in and out. Okay, breathe in and out. Okay, good. Second one. Second intercostal. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I always remember that we have 3 lobes on the right side and 2 lobes on the left side. Okay. I'm gonna check back here on the side. Okay. Lobes there. Lobes there. Okay. Now I also want to check. I'm going to check for the swishing sound. Okay. The same places I just got finished checking with one side, which was okay. 1, 2, 3. Let me check the sides. Looking for that swishing sound. Sounds good. I'm also going to check your back, but the back sound, what I'm looking for is not on the scapula and not on the clothes. And then I'm checking there and everything. To just make sure you're breathing in and out. Okay, everything sounds good. Okay, I'm also checking your make sure you don't have a barrel chest. A barrel chest sometimes will have you to have a COPD. Okay, all right. Now, if I did check your strength of your arms, I want to make sure I did check that. I want you to push back for me, please. Okay, and you're okay. Got good strength there, and I did check the bend to make sure I don't have any joints or anything, no arthritis in your arms or anything like that. Okay, and then you hold your arms up, and if you go up, okay, then that means you will have a stroke, or you had a stroke. Okay, so I think I got everything checked on the upper extremities. I don't think I really missed anything because I did look for your skin color, look for lesions, wounds and things of that nature. Okay, the next thing I want to do is check your tummy here. Okay, I'm going to lift up your thing, up your gown a little bit, and then I'm still privacy and make sure you're covered up and all. Okay, I'm looking for lesions, swelling, edema, wounds of that nature. So I'm doing a check of your tummy. So have you had any GI problems? I want to make sure if you have any problems going to the bathroom, urine, when was your last bowel movement, and being that you're female, I want to make sure you had your when your last menstrual period was. So any GI problems whatsoever with the stomach, and do you have any pain at all? No pain. Okay. And again, if your pain levels was from 0 to 10, I would ask you what your pain level was and whether 10 being the highest. Okay. So I'm going to start with the left quadrant and then go clockwise, checking all 4 quadrants with my fingers, feeling like a palpitation, just making sure everything's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to do a deep one, make sure that there's no pain, and then I'm going to listen, still going with the quadrants, listen for sound, in there, and starting with the left quadrant, and then going over here. Okay. I don't hear anything. All right. Okay, so we're good to go there. All right, so I did the upper extremities, and then I don't think we have any problems there. I checked everything that I think I should. So now we're going to do with the lower extremities. I'm going to check your legs and make sure everything's okay. I'm also looking for lesions, swelling, edema, wounds, anything that's out of the anything that's out of the ordinary, and to make sure, like you said, there's no swelling in the legs. Okay, I'm checking for that. Checking your skin tuger, checking along the tibia, and pinching here on both of them. Also checking for your pulses in the back of your legs, the popliteals. They're okay in the back of your ankles here. I'm checking there, and I'm checking on the top of your feet, the dorsopedial, and making sure if I couldn't feel anything on the top of your the dorsopedial, I would get a Doppler to check that out. Okay, so everything looks good. I'm going to check for capillary refills on your toes and make sure everything's okay. Make sure I have that. I'm checking your toes for fungus or anything that's out of the ordinary with your toenails. Everything looks good. I'm also going to check the bottom of your feet to make sure there's no ulcers or anything like that. And I'm going to check your Babinski's reflex. And what that is I'm going to go up on your toes and up on the bottom of your sole. And then if you curl back, that means it's negatively normal. Okay, you're good there. Okay, I think I've checked everything that I was supposed to check. Now, do you have any questions or anything for me? Okay, thank you for letting me do your head-to-toe assessment. I appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good one. It's me, Irene. Hi. I'm going to stop it.